You look good. Do I look grumpy? I feel a little grumpy. I've still got my pinchy shoulder. My, you know, I had a, oh, it hurts. I've got a pinched nerve, and I was talking about it last night. I thought, oh, this is sore. And I thought it would be less sore today. It is a little bit less sore, but it's still sore. So, and then I said, can we have a graphic for that on the show? And they're like, no. A graphic for your sore shoulder? I'm like, all right. And then I thought, well, the week can't get any worse. And then I wake up this morning to the news that Arsenio Hall is taking my job. That's not really true. But what happens is Arsenio Hall is doing some kind of he's doing something with CBS Productions, which is a different, and he's doing a new late night show. And I'm thinking, well, I can't go woo 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 with my sore shoulder. But what I was interested in, and here's what's interesting about this, Jeff, is the amount of people on the Tweety and the internet who are delighted at the idea of me getting fired.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I posted them.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. He is not replacing me. He is replacing you. Oh, I'm sure Arsenio will be delighted at that reaction. Yeah, no. Anyway, all I'm saying is there's always room for plenty more in the late night clubhouse, Arsenio. So welcome back. But when you come to the dinners, don't sit between Jay and Conan. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I'm only kidding. There's no camaraderie between anyone in late night, except between me and Chelsea Handler, who I love. That's true. Chelsea Handler, when I know we'll have a commercial break in a minute. Shut up. And so I did Chelsea's show, and she had a massage chair, which is useful to me now because I said how great it was, and she said, I'll get you one for my birthday. And then it was my birthday a few days later, and she got me one. She got me a massage chair, and she sent it to me. So I wrote her a note. She's a lovely woman. I wrote her a note saying, thanks very much, you're a lovely woman, and I sent it to her. And she wrote me a note back, and my note was in it, and my note was crossed out, and she wrote, your handwriting is atrocious, never write to anyone again. And that's when I knew I was in love. We'll be right back.
The Late Night Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Applebee's. Come by and try our brand new sizzling entrees starting at just $9.99, only at Applebee's. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Yeah. All right. I think we all know it's gone on a little too long. I've still got my pinched nerve. I've got my sore nerve at the back. If you were watching the show last night, first of all, I'm sorry your cable was out. And secondly, no, I had my pinched nerve last night. Well, here's the update. Little better, but still pinchy. So I'm a little kind of a little grumpy. You know the only cure for grumpiness? Sex. On your own. I've cheered right up already. I can't even think why. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes. No, it actually is. It actually is, because it's Paula Abdul's birthday today. Happy birthday, Paula. She's 50 today. Really? What are you saying who for? I'm 50. I'm the same age as Paula Abdul, which means nothing. But anyway, she's 50. Her friends threw her a big surprise party. Well, actually, they told her about it last week, but to Paula, everything's a surprise. It's not such a great day in the art world. You know, police in Houston, Texas are looking for a man who walked into an art museum and spray painted a Picasso. The Picasso painting is called Women in Red Armchair. Do we have a picture of it? Whoa, now, can we show that on TV? Because these triangles are clearly vaginas. No, here's a tip. If you're looking at Picasso's, you always look for the hidden vaginas. Got your attention now, lesbian row, haven't I? Yes, I have. No, look again. You see, look at it. It's like, where's Waldo? I can tell you where he is. Anyway, look, I've cheered myself up now. You see that? Anyway, the guy who vandalized the painting is still at large, but he was caught on camera. And today the police released this drawing of the suspect. Do you have it? There he is. Can I just see that guy? I want to see where the vagina is there. I think soon the cops will have the right guy in custody, unless, of course, he was framed. Hey, you see? There's your late night humor right now. There's your well-crafted little joke put together by a disappointed Harvard graduate right there. That's how it works. A member of a good American WGA, the Union of Writers, put together that joke, and I went out and sold it like I loved it. Well, that's the end of the good stuff. See any more vaginas in that Picasso? Let me see it again. Man, I get about 5. Anyway, the Picasso, you know, it was worth tens of millions of dollars, and then it was ruined in seconds. I haven't seen anything lose value that fast since Facebook's IPO. Another joke! There's 2 jokes right there. 2 jokes and only 1 cuss or 2 cusses? I can't remember. Oh, just 1 cuss so far? So far. My shoulder's feeling pinchy. Anyway, for a while the police suspected this attacker had actually vomited on another painting on the way out, but it turned out it was just a Jackson Pollock. Anyway, this incident does raise a lot of questions. Was the attack itself a form of art? Was it premeditated? Is Craig really going to stick with the 3-piece suits? Well, the answer is yes, yes, and yes, I am. I am, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Toughens the nipples. Did you breastfeed, Senator? Anyway, I think it's outrageous. You know, only a talentless coward would walk into a mostly empty room and attack the work of famous artists. That's why I do it here every night. But some people are trying to argue that this attack itself is an ironic comment on the subjectivity of art. But I say poppycock. Real word. Tagging a Picasso doesn't elevate you to Picasso's level. That's just like shaving your back and shooting a sex tape. That doesn't make you a Kardashian. It just makes you Anyway, the debate over what's art and what's not going on art has been going on for years. Back in the 1960s, Andy Warhol shocked the art world by painting everyday stuff like soup cans and then called it art. Then again, he also said everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. I am still waiting for that to happen. But I like Andy Warhol. Isn't that right, Andy? Some people get really mad about art. A few years ago, an unhinged man attacked a Salvador Dali painting in a Glasgow museum, and people were horrified. But I think Dali would have liked the fact he was still provoking people. He would have reacted. Well, how would he have reacted? He'd have been like, ooh. And there's always the debate over what's good art and what's bad art. Good art versus bad art. Everyone has their own tastes. I find it pretty easy to distinguish between good art and bad art. They're over there right now. It's very easy to tell. Yeah, but think of the college credit. Yeah. I can tell the difference between good art and bad art with my eyes closed. It's a joke. It's a joke. All right, get off. You know, when it comes to art, I'm actually a pretty tough critic. I personally don't consider anything art unless it's a painting where the eyes pop out and then I can spy on people from behind the wall. I watch a lot of Scooby-Doo. Why are you laughing? I didn't even say it. I just
That
looked
was
at
a
you.
great one. Scooby-Doo, man.
No, see, you're doing that thing. You're being the late-night talk show sidekick. You're laughing for absolutely no reason, just to fill in time that would normally be awkward and unpleasant. How can I possibly continue or at least attempt to deconstruct this tired old genre of television if you continue to help perpetrate it? Well, that worked out pretty well, didn't it?
Yeah, you said before the show, just keep laughing, don't stop, they'll never notice, you know, that sort of thing.
A little bit. You ready?
Yeah, I'd love to.
You'd love to what?
I think you know.
This is unresolved sexual tension. It's like moonlighting.
I just want to help Daddy with that sore shoulder.
How dare you ooh at that? That's not a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Coming up, I pose for a recreation of Van Gogh's skull of a gay skeleton with burning poppycock.
Welcome back to the show where tonight Jeff Peterson celebrates 8 years clean and sober. Right, Jeff?
That's right. Thank you, Craig.
Just made it up. I don't know why. You never had a problem with drugs and alcohol, did you?
Oh, I had other problems.
What?
I think you know.
You say it like that, like, oh, I had other problems. Oh, I think you know. But you didn't have other problems, did you? You're just saying stuff like that. In that funny way.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
It's tweets and email times. You want to do a jingle or you want to play a jingle?
Yeah, let's play a jingle. We haven't played one in a while.
All right, then. What one do you want to play?
Well, what's your favorite?
I don't know what one you've got. Wait, play the one you've got.
Twitter is the thing with all the tweets. You and your friends stay in touch, but never meet. So now the time has come to check the tweets.
And your email partner, Ash Mode.
All right, this is from Derek in Niskiana, New York, who says, hi, Craig and Jeff. My wife's cooking is really awful, and it's becoming too much for me to handle each night. What should I tell her? I think you're going to have to fake anorexia. Just say, I've got a terrible mental body dysmorphia thing. I can't eat what you're cooking. And then sneak out and eat stuff. That'll work. You think that'll work?
Oh, it worked for me.
Yeah, there you are. This is from Lily in Montreal, Quebec. Oh, you like it there, don't you, Jeff? You love it there. And you also enjoy Montreal, Quebec. She said, I think she's probably a French-speaking Canadian, so I have to speak in French Canadian.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, then. Craig and Jeffrey Peterson. My boyfriend constantly makes terrible jokes and I always fake laugh. How long do I have to keep this up? Jeff, you identify with this in any way?
Is your boyfriend Arsenio Hall?
Don't do that, man. That's not nice. Arsenio is nice. He's a nice man. He's always been very nice to me, and he was nice to you, if you remember correctly.
Gonna take my job, that jackass.
He's not taking your job.
That's what you said, man. You said Arsenio's
It's
gonna
a
take
joke.
my job.
It's a joke, man. It's a joke. It was a joke because people thought he was taking my job. It's just a joke.
No, you said before the show, you said, "Oh, Arsenio, don't."
You know, we're going to have that thing looked at. That's happening too often now. This is from Damien in Reno, Nevada. Oh, Damien. This one's for you, Damien. Hi, Craig and Jeff. I love to gamble and recently went to Vegas and made a decent chunk of change. I'll bet you did, Damien. What's the first thing I should spend it on? Ooh, I don't know. Brimstone. It's nice to get a tweet from Satan, though, isn't it?
Yeah, loves. Great guy. Great guy.
Are you crazy? Welcome back from the edit, everybody. This is from Charlie in Leona, New Jersey, who says, Craig and Jeff, I'm going to meet my girlfriend's parents this weekend before we move in together. How do I make a good impression? Oh, this is easy. Make a pass at her father. He'll think it's a great joke.
Yeah, that always works.
Always. This is from Beth in Providence, Rhode Island. I don't know if you can tell from this. Beth's a flamingo. I don't like flamingos. Do you, Jeff?
They smell.
They smell terrible. Hi, Craig and Jeff. I was wondering if Jeff had a special someone in his life right now. Jeff?
Yeah, his name, it starts with a D. And, I'm...
Damien?
Damien, that's right.
Wait, you were going to make a thing out of it? Like we had to guess? We just had... Oh, no. That was cut out.
That's correct. I don't know what you mean, Chris.
No, you can't do that because you can't do a callback to a thing that's cut out. Or can... Yeah, what... Crikey. Do it.
Yes, my boyfriend's name is Damien.
Yeah, the reason we cut it out is because Jeff said he was dating Satan. You can see now why we cut it out. This is from Marilyn in Swampscott in America, who says, Dear Craig and Jeff, my 25th anniversary is coming up and I have no idea what to get for my husband. Do you have any suggestions? What about an owl? I know, I'd be kind of really surprised if someone bought me an owl. If you're out there and you're thinking, I'd love to get that douche a present, well, why not? Why not get me an owl? I could sit it right there and it could peck celebrities. And they would have to feign good humor. What do you think?
Yeah, an owl or a cockatoo.
No? That's the bit you're going to cut out? An owl or some other bird?
What the hell? I could have said a parrot or a finch. I mean...
Parrot, finch,
yeah.
Or?
A cockatoo.
Also, if I had an owl, then I could communicate with Harry Potter. Why are you applauding that? Want to do an awkward pause with the audience, Jeff?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. think I saw your boyfriend there.
Yeah, you did.
My first guest tonight is in a terrific new movie called Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, which is in theaters on Friday. Take a look at this. Please welcome the great Steve Carell, everybody. Steve Carell. Wow, you look good, man.
Oh, thank
No,
you.
you look really good.
Do I really?
Yeah, with the glasses and the beard thing, it's like you look really clever. You're going to win an Oscar. Now that's a clue. I've been doing this for a while now. This is how you know. Like you do a thoughtful movie, right? This is a thoughtful movie.
Yes.
And it has a kind of quite a difficult subject matter.
Yes, it does.
And then you're wearing glasses and a beard. Oscar.
For your consideration.
Yes, very nice. Good movie, though.
Thanks.
Good movie. I have to say, the idea of, because the idea, if you don't know about the movie, the idea the world is ending.
Yes.
Yes, but it's not one of those, kind of one, oh, get me a team of convicts to go up on the asteroid and blow it up movies. It's not one of those.
It's the opposite of that.
Right.
It's what everybody else is doing. Freaking out.
Right.
Yeah, it's essentially what people turn to, Patton Oswalt, sex, drugs, drinking.
Well, to be fair, Patton, I know, and he's been doing sex, drugs, and drinking, even though the world looks pretty good right now. I mean, you could tell Patton we got another billion years, he'd be like, I'm good, I'll still keep going with this.
He is so funny.
He's a very funny man,
great.
yeah. But he likes drinking.
I don't know. I don't know him that well.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, I do. He does.
Really?
Yeah. How about you? Do you have a drinking problem?
All the time.
Oh, I thought. Hey, you're 49, right?
I am.
I just turned 50.
How does that feel?
Awful, man.
Really?
Yeah, I pinched my shoulder.
Yeah, I heard earlier.
I got a pinched shoulder. They had to do the camera.
What?
Not on my shoulder.
Oh, the camera.
Oh, the camera, yeah.
I just got a call for my colonoscopy.
Oh, right, yeah. They call you in.
You know what? A friend of mine does something interesting for his colonoscopy. He gets together with all of his friends, and they have a poker game. And they go over to his house, and they drink the laxative.
That's...
And so they all, excuse me, deal me out this hand, and they take turns. And then in the morning, they all get in a stretch limo, and they go, and they all have their colonoscopies together. And then they all go out.
This friend of yours,
Yeah.
this,
Would you like to join us?
Yes, I would.
And then they all go out for a great breakfast.
Well, it wasn't an unpleasant experience at all. It was fine. No, it was fine, honestly, because the drugs. Whoa, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
you can't think about it too much.
No. Well, yeah, but the day before is a little rough.
The day before is not good.
Yeah. Oh, you've had one already?
I've had a couple already.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, that's what makes you a star. So, if it's the end of the world, right? So let's say the movie is real. It's the end of the world, right? So, what are you gonna do? What would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah, if you had a few weeks left.
Eat like a pig.
Really?
Eat like a pig for 2 weeks.
I'd smoke, man.
Really?
Oh, I'd smoke a cigarette right away.
Someone asked me today during the press junket, is there something you would do that you've always been fearful of doing that you would do if there were just a couple weeks left? And I said, I would skydive without a parachute. I would have them assemble just cardboard boxes.
Right.
And I try to get there, and if they didn't break my fall adequately, oh well. But if they did, how cool is that?
Here's the thing, though. It wouldn't work. Because you said I would get them to arrange cardboard boxes. But all the people that are cardboard box arrangers would be like, screw you, man, it's the end of the world.
Right, I'm smoking.
Yeah, I'm smoking. I arrange your own cardboard boxes.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah, it's like everybody.
Who am I getting to service my dream at that point?
What else have you been up to then? You've been making a movie. The movie's good. It comes out on Friday.
It comes out on Friday.
Oh, yeah, there's another movie coming out on Friday.
What?
Yeah.
There are no... there is.
What? I'm in the other movie.
I heard you were at the premiere.
Yeah.
Was that last night?
Yeah, it was a big Hollywood premiere. Yeah,
exciting?
Yeah, kind of.
I heard that there was a premiere in Edinburgh too, or
Yeah, I
some
didn't.
sort
I
of-
didn't go to that because I have to be here working. But yeah, have you ever been to Scotland? You ever been to Edinburgh?
I have. I did a show in Edinburgh actually.
Really? Oh, the Edinburgh Festival.
It was a second city show,
Right.
that they set up in Edinburgh and Glasgow as well. We did some shows.
Did you have a nice time?
Yeah, it was lovely.
They drink a lot over there.
Yes, and we did as well.
Seems like you'd fit right in then.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
I wonder what they would do if it was the end of the world. They'd be like, okay. We'll just keep going then.
It's very pragmatic.
Yeah, fine. Let's keep going.
Punch me in the face.
Do you still do shows? You still do the improvised shows and the
No, I haven't. I haven't.
You should do a little. Get your.
I'd be terrible at it.
Oh,
I need a location. All right.
Edinburgh.
Oh, hello there. I'm in Edinburgh. See? Pretty good.
What do I hear? Laughter.
Yeah.
And you know what laughter is, Steve? The
best medicine.
Yes.
In lieu of a colonoscopy, I will take laughter.
They are not mutually exclusive conditions. If the drug level is correct, you can have laughter and a colonoscopy at the same time.
Ever wonder what is going on if there is laughter during your colonoscopy?
Oh, I bet there is.
Yeah.
I bet there is. Well, you know they have to puff you up with some air.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, no. In order to see, they have to there's a little thing and it goes and it blows you up a little bit.
As you say that, I'm imagining a guy going, not a machine.
Worst job in Hollywood. Are you blowing smoke up my ass? Actually, yes.
What would that be called?
Oh, yeah.
What would that...
It's called your agent. Oh, I made myself laugh.
Oh, I love us.
Yeah. We've got to take a commercial break.
All right.
Even although it's not the end of the world.
Very well.
You're gonna hear that a lot. You know?
I know.
It's not the end of the world.
I know.
Probably have already a bit.
A couple times.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, man.
That's okay.
We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Steve and I were talking about stuff there. But it wasn't colonoscopies. It's not that kind of talk. Although, the thing is, when you get to 50, which will be your next birthday,
Yes.
then you have to start complaining about, ailments. I've thrown myself into it with gusto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hip's not feeling so well.
Well, welcome aboard. Yeah, that'll be the first thing, probably.
Although there's something that you can inject into your hip, apparently, that's like a lubricant to make it
I'm
less...
all about lubricants if
Yeah.
you got them, yeah.
It's like a hip oil.
Really? You
Yeah.
inject oil into your hip?
I don't think it's actually an oil, but it's
Is it like hash oil or something like that?
no, I think they put something in a centrifuge and then they inject it into you.
Is this a Hollywood thing?
It might be.
Is this a little kind of like, a little kind of... Yeah, it's a special
bit of
oil. Would you ever do that? Would you ever think about doing that? Like getting...
I absolutely.
I would, man. I'm going to get it done.
Really?
Yeah. I'm getting that cat lady thing. I'm getting it all. I'm getting the
Just
full...
one fell swoop.
Yeah, I'm going to do the whole lot, and then I'm going to come in here and deny that it happened. Would you never, like, I mean, like, anywhere in your body, is there not a part of you think, I could have that extended or something?
Let me think.
Like a nipple or something?
I would like one nipple to be extended.
You might walk in circles for a while.
I would just have to put it at magnetic north.
Not true north, magnetic north.
Yes.
I like that. So what are you going to do for the summer then? Are you taking it off, making more films? What's
Yes,
going on?
going back to Massachusetts.
Oh, nice, very nice.
My family spends the summer back there. That's where I'm from.
Yes.
Yeah. And
4th of July barbecue.
4th of July barbecue, soft serve ice cream.
Do you wear Speedos when you barbecue?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Speedos and a little apron.
One of your nipples peeping out of the...
I just cut a hole to let that one breathe.
All right, you win. I'm grossed out. I actually got grossed out there.
Doctor, I'd like to talk to you about elongating my neck.
There's a doctor in this town that would do it.
Guarantee it.
Yeah,
They'd
yeah.
say, they would pause for a second and say, very well, I've done several of these.
Yeah, yeah. Probably not the first doctor you go to, but at some point, some doctor's going to go, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
They're pretty expensive.
I think we could get that flesh from your heel. What I'm thinking is we're going to drill a hole in your heel, and we'll extract a cork of flesh, and then we will insert.
Oh, man.
I don't know if it's going to stay.
But I'm going to have a great time and make a lot of money. Yeah.
I was sued because of a drifting nipple.
Drifting nipple. They're one of the forgotten bands of Woodstock as well. Were you there for Drifting Nipple, man?
Remember their single True North?
You Steve Carell, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a New York Times best-selling author. I wish you wouldn't do that. It makes everything seem so cheap. His latest book, The Kings of Cool, is on sale June the 19th. Please welcome Don Winslow, everybody. Don Winslow. Don, welcome to the show. I'm very, very glad. I'm sorry I'm turning into Foghorn Leghorn. Did you notice that now?
A little bit, yeah, a little loud.
Did.
Yeah.
I say welcome. I say welcome to the show. How are you, pal?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. I'm good. I'm very excited to read this book because it's a prequel to your hit book, Savages.
It is. It is.
You enjoy the young people with the drugs, I say.
Not directly. I enjoy writing about the young people.
Well, you know, I was going to ask you. I mean, did you do a lot of research when you were younger for this kind of thing? Were you a big drug taker?
No, I was a small drug taker, you know.
Small amounts of drugs or drugs in small places?
I'm just...
Yeah. That's how you get them across the border.
Yeah. You know, I'm a child of my generation.
Right.
Say that.
Oh.
Yeah?
So, but you've never been involved in any way with a cartel?
Define involved.
Dude, you are so badass. This is fantastic.
I know.
You got to be careful, though. I mean, because if you write about some people, would they maybe recognize themselves?
Yeah, they might. You know, I did a book several years ago about the Mexican cartels and did a lot of research about it. So they might recognize themselves, and they might recognize themselves in here.
But you changed it to protect yourself.
And you.
And me.
Yeah. There you go, yeah.
Please protect me.
Absolutely.
Hey, now you are a friend of my friend Lawrence Block, right?
Right.
Because you're a crime writer. He's a crime writer.
A crime writer.
I read books about crime and have in fact committed a few.
Yeah. I've heard. The first time I met Mr. Block.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
let's call him Larry.
Let's call him Larry.
Let's call him Larry.
But at the time, it was my first book. I'm a young writer. We were both nominated for the same award. And we sat in a bookstore. I sat next to the man for 2 hours.
Wow.
Too shy to ask him to sign a book. He was my absolute hero, and I just sat there, and I kept thinking, and the next day, I noticed in another bookstore that he was coming in after me, so I left my credit card with the bookstore and said, could you please have Mr. Block sign a book to Don Winslow? Which he kindly did.
Yeah. No, because did he take your credit card? Because Larry would do that.
Larry would do that.
He would do that, and then he would write a story which you were guilty.
Yeah.
No, Larry... Are you a fan of Matt Scudder?
Absolute fan of Matt Scudder.
Yeah, the
just read the
alcoholic.
latest one.
Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't going to write any more of them, and I bullied him until he wrote another one.
That was you?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, good man. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to take credit now for the writing of the book.
Right.
Yeah.
You should.
Wait. Don't be absurd. Larry wrote the book. He just, he was probably going to write it anyway. You know the other one he writes that... We'll talk about your writing in a minute, but you know the... You know that he writes about the serial, the killer, the contract killer, Keller, who's the stamp collector.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah.
The juxtaposition of the stamp collector and brutal psychopath.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to, when I was a PI, I used to read Block.
Holy crap, you were a PI?
I was a PI. And I used And I used to read him on stakeouts, which is why I was a crappy PI.
You've been on actual stakeouts?
On actual stakeouts. And I would sit there reading, Elmore Leonard, Lawrence Block, all those guys, and every once in a while look up.
But you were living it, Don. You were living it. You
living the good life.
You were reading about stakeouts while you were on an actual
stakeout. I know.
Did you eat a lot of those little peanut shell things?
I did. Yeah. Peanuts. Yeah. Peanut M&Ms were my thing. But
really?
Yeah, absolutely.
God, man. Did you ever dress up as a hobo and go into a strip club? That's nothing to do with that.
I just wanted to know. Yeah. That was you.
Yeah. I was known as the hobo strip killer.
I remember. I worked that case. I dressed up as a hobo once in Times Square back in the 80s, which, vague. And I was waiting for something to go down, as we say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I've been out there for hours and hours, beard, believe it or not, long hair, holy sneakers, jeans, the whole 9 yards, all wired up. My partner's across the street, with everything that you've seen in the movies. And it's just about to happen, Sunday morning, early Times Square, and I hear this voice, a woman's voice behind me, yell out, "Don Winslow, how the hell are you?"
Oh, my Lord.
And it was a woman I'd gone to the University of Nebraska with.
Oh, no.
And she was convinced they were all right. She tried to take me to the Salvation Army, buy me a meal, and I'm saying, go away, go away.
And she would think you were crazy, because if you said, I'm a private detective, I'm on a stakeout.
I'm on a stakeout.
Oh, sure you are.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So.
That's really frightening, though, to actually... Did you ever fear for your life? Were you ever attacked by brutal thugs intent on ne'er-do-wellery?
Yeah, my job for a while was described as bait.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's better to write. I think you made a very wise choice. Really, because you just sit down and type, no?
Yeah.
And then if there's a big angry guy behind you, it's probably your editor or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, though.
Well,
and Savages is about to be a big movie as well, isn't it?
That's what I hear.
Yeah, no, congrats. That's going to be something, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
That's going to be a lot. You got a lot of money now.
Yeah, it's all right.
I
have to be careful about getting mugged now.
Yeah, because now you get something to lose.
I know.
Yeah.
Something in the wallet.
Yeah, no, it's not just a video store card, and then now you'll have a credit card. Larry Block might steal it. Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations on this. This is really, I'm really looking forward to this one as well. Don Winslow, everybody. Don Winslow.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Chris?
This is what we would do if it really was the end of the world. Good night, everybody. Good night.